For green industry news, this is The Turn. Live from the Turfs Up Radio studios in Louisville, Kentucky, with coverage across the country and across the street, also across the room. Live from the Turfs Up Radio news desk, I'm Steve Anthony. In the news, Lebanon, Ohio. Fecon introduces the StumpX CUL stump grinder designed specifically for compact utility loaders. This new slow-speed, high-torque cutting attachment mounts to compact utility loaders with 10 to 20 GPM of hydraulic flow and 2,000 to 3,000 PSI. Its open frame facilitates material flow, while a powerful, robust drive generates up to 4,000 foot-pounds of torque to tackle any species of wood. The 340-pound attachment provides a long service life, even in rocky conditions. The StumpX CUL removes stumps from 4 to 11 inches with a single plunge, and stumps greater than 11 inches with multiple plunges. Its slow speed ensures a safer work environment with faster cleanup. It is ideal for property managers, landowners, farmers, landscapers, tree service companies, arborists, municipalities, parks and recreational facilities, rental facilities, and others seeking to safely remove stumps using a compact utility loader. A hardened auger cone ensures positive draw into the stump, while stepped blades of 1/2 inch thick durable AR500 material rotate at slow speeds, which is far safer than conventional stumpers. The low RPM auger bit leads to better job site cleanup without flying debris that is inherent with conventional stumpers. There are no carbide tips to replace and no flying projectiles. For more information on Fecon products, visit www.fecon.com. I'm Steve Anthony for Turfs Up Radio News. Now, with your Turfs Up Radio Sports Report, here's Ryan Breda.
Hello, Turfs Up Radio listeners. This is Ryan Breda giving you today's sports report. On Wednesday, the New York Giants fired their offensive line coach Mark Colombo following a verbal confrontation with head coach Joe Judge. The Giants have replaced Colombo with longtime NFL assistant Dave DeGuglielmo. The move comes as a surprise as the New York Giants offensive line has played well as of late. Colombo was hired by Judge this offseason to work under Colombo's former boss Jason Garrett, who is the offensive coordinator. In Major League Baseball news, in a statement from Commissioner Rob Manfred, New York Mets second baseman Robinson Cano tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs and will be suspended for the entirety of the 2021 season. This is the second PED suspension for Cano, as he missed 80 games back in 2018 because of his PED use. Cano will forfeit his $24 million salary this season. And lastly, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, the Philadelphia 76ers are trading Al Horford and a first and second round pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Danny Green. That's it for today's sports report. This is Ryan Breda, reporting for Turfs Up Radio. Your industry, your station. Now, back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Ryan. Now let's turn to your weather across the nation. Here's Turfs Up Radio's own meteorologist, Abby Lancia.
Hello everyone, this is Abby Lancia with Turfs Up Radio reporting your national weather forecast for Thursday, November 19th, 2020. It's going to be another pretty quiet day across the country. We're seeing a little bit of scattered activity in the Northwest and Upper Midwest, especially along that Canadian border. We'll see some spots of rain and snow throughout Washington and Oregon, and then a more widespread chance of snow throughout northern Idaho going into western Montana and Wyoming. 50 degrees in Portland and 42 in Missoula today. In the upper half of North Dakota, we have a whole mixture of rain, snow, and ice in the forecast, but other than that, we're not seeing too much action. The western half of the country will be seeing temperatures around the 60s with mostly clear skies. Still pretty warm in the south, Houston, Texas, 78 degrees and sunny, and 74 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. In the Midwest, we're going to have some cloud coverage, but overall still a nice day, 53 in Minneapolis and 65 degrees in Chicago. A clear day for the East Coast as well. Up further in the north northeast will definitely be a little cooler, 43 degrees in Burlington. And as we travel south down the coast, we'll see temperatures go up, 61 degrees in Atlanta, nice and sunny there, and 78 degrees in Miami. That is it for today, everyone. This is Abby Lancia with Turfs Up Radio, your industry, your station.
Thank you, Abby. That's it for the latest in green industry news, weather, and sports. To hear more and get the daily updates sent to your phone, be sure to download the Turn podcast on your mobile device. That's Turn for Turfs Up Radio News. For Turfs Up Radio, I'm Steve Anthony for the Turn.